For sentence of the day this week, we are looking at complex sentences. So the learning intentions are that students will be able to write a well-structured complex sentence containing the following: capital letters to begin a sentence and for proper nouns, end punctuation such as a full stop, a question mark or an exclamation mark, a conjunction using one of the following: because, while, although, whenever, before, after, since, as, when. Your complex sentence must contain an independent clause and a dependent clause. Let's go to the next slide where I will discuss with you what an independent clause is and what a dependent clause is. So what is a complex sentence? A complex sentence is made up of an independent clause and a dependent clause. An independent clause is a simple sentence that makes sense. A dependent clause does not make sense by itself because it is not a complete thought. Consider the example. While the rain was pouring, Simon quickly took the clothes off the line. If you look at the underlined part of that sentence, Simon quickly took the clothes off the line, by itself that makes sense. Therefore, that part is an independent clause. However, the other part is while the rain was pouring. It is not a complete thought. It looks like we're trying to actually add more information. So there you have it, an independent clause, Simon quickly took the clothes off the line, and a dependent clause, while the rain was pouring. Let's move on to the next sentence, or the next slide, for further examples. So, have a look at these examples. In each example, the underlined part of the complex sentence contains the independent clause. In other words, that part makes a simple sentence. Number 1. The injured boy was hit by a car because he did not cross the road at the traffic lights. The first part, the injured boy was hit by a car, is a simple sentence and makes sense. But look at the next part. It does not make complete sense. Because he did not cross the road at the traffic lights, it just seems like we're looking for more information. Have a look at example 2. While Dad was mowing the lawn, Mum was busy at the shopping centre buying food for the barbecue. Again, the underlined part of the sentence, Mum was busy at the shopping centre buying food for the barbecue, shows you that that is the independent clause. Have a look at the part that is not underlined. While Dad was mowing the lawn, as you can tell, it seems to be looking for more information to make it complete. It is not a complete thought. Let's go on to the final slide. Now it's your turn. You're going to need to write a sentence containing one of the words listed as your conjunction: because, while, although, whenever, before, after, since, as, when. Remember to think it, say it, write it, read it. I ask that you really take care when reading it to make sure that you have an independent clause and a dependent clause. And if you're not sure, revise back through this presentation and have a look to see if you are correct. That's the purpose of reading it. Well, thanks everyone for watching and listening.